Welcome in, you guys. Welcome to day number 254. I'm Marvelous Marva. We are here to do some art today, and this is what we worked on yesterday. I don't think my Zoom zooms anymore, so I raise you guys up. I decided to go over the lettering from yesterday with pen before starting something new today. So let's do that here. Hello, I like Animal Hospital. Hi, Naya. Welcome in, you guys. Happy Friday. Y'all, I was knocked out less than 20 minutes ago. I just woke up and spent some time bringing myself back to reality so that I could go ahead and do some art. I was exhausted today. I extremely cleaned my room after 5 months. I'm kind of hungry, but not too hungry. Congratulations on extreme cleaning your bedroom, girl. Period. It's one of those things that you don't ever plan because it's like, and then when you get that energy and you do it, it's just like, thank God. So how does your room feel now? I bet it feels amazing. I don't know if this is making a difference because I feel like it's melting right into the white. So with that being said, we're gonna go ahead and start our new piece after we go over that E. Because yeah, it's completely melting in. So we're not gonna be too anal about this one. I just know this came out so beautiful yesterday. So let's start something new today. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't made a spiral in a while. I feel like today is the day. I feel like today could be the day. And I feel like I want it to have a shimmer to it. Miss Kia, how are you? Miss Kia, Miss Kaya, or Kia 2909. I hope that you are doing well, my friend. Now, what color? I kind of want to put like a base down with it. I guess I'll just do this one. We'll mix these two together and see what they look like. And we're going to make the background this before we make a spiral. Let's use the bigger brush for this. Welcome in, you guys. If you're new here, I'm Marvelous Marva. I go live every single day here on YouTube. Today is day number 254 of me showing up here. Make sure that you subscribe, turn on the notification bell. Whenever I come here, which is every single day, I do things like arts and crafts. I do things like building my life out, gardening, things like that. Recently moved to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and I moved into a tiny apartment, and I've been fixing it up. So I do a lot of that. You'll see a lot of that. Plus, my hobbies include volleyball with my coworkers. So sometimes you might see that, but I don't usually go to that often. And then what I usually do is acro yoga. So I share a lot of acro yoga stuff on here as well. Okay, let's see how this background is going to look. It's going to be thick, but we're going to do it. So yeah, I say all that to say subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you know every single time I show up here, and you can show up here with me and bring your arts and crafts or whatever it is that you're working on in the background, or even if you're just eating a meal in the background and you want to just have something going at the same time. This is a cool place for that. So join us. Join us. Just kidding. That sounded creepy, right? This is not a cult, I promise you guys. You don't have to do anything here at all that you don't want to do. This blue is feeling good to put down, you guys. I'm also raising a baby chick. I forgot that too. I was supposed to make way more content today, you guys, but I don't know. I just felt so tired. So I have a lot of stuff in my drafts that I'll be working on. I'm also on TikTok and on Instagram. On TikTok, I post more. So I did put some content up there. And then I started watching a movie. What was the name of that movie that I watched today? It was something free on YouTube. It was actually really good. I can tell y'all in a minute. But it was like a sci-fi. I tend to watch sci-fi movies or things where they're like discovering like our consciousness more. Bruh, because I'm trying to figure out the mysteries of the universe. We want to figure out who we are and why we decided to do this thing called life on Earth. We just want to remember, okay? That's it. But yeah, that's a little bit about me. This color is so pretty. I think I have a whole nother idea, you guys, but I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna try. I learned something new the other day on on YouTube. No, on TikTok. There's a lady that has like kind of like a university. She has maybe like a series of 6 videos where she's teaching about like painting an ocean. So I'm gonna try to do that here. Let's see if I remembered what she told us to do. No, Colt, you like the blue. I don't know if I should fix a hot dog before volleyball. Yes, you should fix a hot dog before volleyball practice, girl. If you already thought about it, do it, because when that hunger hits that little pit in the stomach, you're gonna be like, why didn't I fix that hot dog beforehand? It really just helps if you have time. If you don't have time, that's different. I kind of want a pink, so maybe I'll utilize this pink. And I don't know if I'll need a yellow, but I think pink would really go. Girl, go ahead and eat you a hot dog. Isn't hot dogs just like the perfect food where you have to go somewhere? If you're in a rush, you just be like, I just need a little something, a little something, a little something sweet, a little something sweet. So we're gonna use this brush first. I'm a little nervous, you guys. I'm always a little bit nervous when I'm starting something new. What kind of bug is that? What in the hoot and nanny? I was like, now, is that hair? Y'all want to see? Let's see what it says together. This gives our palette a little bit more time to dry. I almost lost y'all. Almost lost y'all. I don't know what I had pressed it, but y'all back. Okay. Yeah, that's what I was trying to press was the flash. Yeah, the bug is still there. Do you see this hootenanny bug, y'all? Am I tripping? Is it not a bug? It's a bug, right? What kind of bug is that? Maybe it's some sort of a moth. Okay, we're not gonna let him slow us down from our art today. You can still be there, friend, while we do. I know, right? The way, because he was right here on the napkin, and then I was moving things, and I saw it there, and I was like, "Is that a piece of balled up hair?" My hair is blonde, y'all, so it's like I be bringing stuff in from outside a lot, but no, it's an actual whole bug. He over there. He's like, I want to be a part of this show today. Bruh, you did not ask first. Okay, let's go ahead and continue. I digress. Is that what they say? And I digress. I'm gonna put a little white right here, because I'm gonna come back through and mix in some of the blue with that. Let's try out this thing. So the girl, the tip that she gave was to make like little hills and just to keep making these little shapes, y'all. I'm nervous. I'm like, oh no, did I really pay attention to this video, or we don't see how this comes out? Does it look like an ocean already? You guys are like, period, Marva. T, T, that's T. I don't know. But yeah, we put these down first. So we got the darker ones. And then she goes in. That's why I was saying I want to mix some of these two together, or really these three together. And then do in between. And I think she was working kind of fast. I feel like I need to work a bit faster so that the paint doesn't dry, because I'm gonna have to blend it in certain spots. I don't want to put too much white because the white is supposed to be like the tips of the water at the end. Okay, so now let's try to, bro, this is gonna have to be my own version of this. When you start to give up and get a little bit nervous, you're like, I'm gonna just have to do my own thing. Is it looking like water? Does it look like a way with water from Avatar? Let's just keep going, guys. What do you do at your house? Miss Kaya said, what do I do at my house? Hmm. Well, right now at my house, today, for example, once I did finally make it back to my house from work, I came home and I ate some leftovers. Leftovers was ramen. And I said hi to Miss Mamas. Miss Mamas is the baby chick. And I looked at my plants and thought about watering them, but then was like, I'm far too tired. This is what I did today, so I'm being honest. And then I took a good shower. I took a nice long shower. Once I took that shower and I put that movie on, I watched a little bit of it until I fell asleep. So today, that's what I did at my house. Let's see what happens if I blend this in. What do you do at your house? That was a good question. That's just for today what I did. I also do my art here at my house. I do arts and crafts here. I do yoga here. I live my life here. It's the typical things that we normally do at home. Okay, maybe this is a better idea. I see something happening here. We're trying. We're trying. Do I have children? Yes, I actually have two adult kids who told me it would be okay for me to leave them in Houston, Texas, and begin traveling. And that was a little over 2 years. Well, that was 3 years ago, to be honest. It's 2023 when I told them that I wanted to start traveling. I was going to do it through Costa Rica. And I was intending on finding myself a new home. And they were like, do it. They said, if you do it, then it shows us that we can do this with our lives. And I was like, well, what about the grandkids? What about the history? What about I'm supposed to be there to do these things? And they was like, I think they understood. They was like, we understand about that, but I think it's more beneficial for you to go travel. And so that's what brought me out and about, because I love my kids to death and I wanted to be there. But once my son for real told me, like, Mom, just go. I was like, oh crap, there's nothing holding me here. I should just go. He's right. And I haven't looked back. Um, and okay, so you like to do your journal. Miss Kaya does journaling and cleaning your house. Do you have children? Thank you for asking these questions, and it's very nice to get to know you. And if anyone else has questions, y'all feel free to ask anytime. I'm an open book. I don't believe in hiding my experience here in this lifetime. I believe that we should just like be honest and tell each other things, because what's the point? What are we keeping secrets for when we come into this existence by ourselves and we leave by ourselves? Like, we don't really need to hide too much. What's my kid's age? What's the kid's age? I have a 29 and a half year old. He'll be 30 in September. Or will he be 30? No, he was born in 1996. I think he'll be 30 in December. Either 30 or 32. Where is my math? I don't know, but I think he'll be 30. And then my daughter is 23. She was born in 2003. And yeah, you're Filipino. Pretty cool. When I was growing up, some of my mom's bestest friends were Filipino. This is giving more abstract than water, so I don't know if I accomplished what she was doing. I keep adding more layers, but I'm just not seeing the seeds. I'm not seeing the seeds. Get it? SEAS slash C's, because you're supposed to be making like these C's kind of. Anyway. Anyway, you guys, why y'all let me get so silly? I mean, it kind of is giving, but it's kind of, I don't know. Maya, thank you. Girl, you so sweet. Um, yeah. So for my job here in San Juan, Puerto Rico, I am I'm a manager for a company that does tours to the rainforest, and they have some Airbnbs. My position in the company is to manage the people that clean the vans for the tours and the people that clean the Airbnbs. And then the company that I work for is very unique because they utilize volunteers as their staff. So I'm always navigating that kind of landscape with people, because it's not a conventional workplace. So some of the things that I'm used to from conventional work, like benefits and HR and rules, a lot of that stuff doesn't exist here. And it's being built out in real time. And I get to see people's nervous system reacting to it often. So That is it my off day today? No, I worked today. I worked this morning all the way until I worked from like 9 to 2. So actually, or at least till 2:30. I got off a bit early today, but typically that's my schedule. So I don't work like a full 8 hours. That's also another unconventional part of everything. What do you guys do for y'all's work? Do y'all work, or do y'all stay at home? Are you raising kids? Are you going to school? I know some people are going to school, like Naya, one of my most favorite subscribers. She goes to school and she plays sports. I haven't seen one of my other favorite subscribers in a long time, Fun Guy. He also plays sports. So some of you guys, I know what y'all doing, y'all's pastime. So you don't have work. It's summer, so you're in school too. Well, awesome. Thank you for hanging out here. No rush to go to send you to work, girl. I would be the one person, not the one, maybe there's a lot of adults that tell you, but don't rush to work. If you don't have to, don't rush towards it. And then once you get to it, then, fine. But I be feeling like that's not like the most productive goal for us here as people. Why do I say that? I say that because I feel like once we start working, then parts of us loses the ability to remember that we don't have to sacrifice in order to have our existence here on this planet. And then it kind of throws us into work mode and we almost lose our magic. I feel like work is always going to be done because us as people, we're like beings we like to do things. So like people ask, how are you doing? How are you being? So we can either be like, I'm sitting down, I'm being still, or I'm cleaning my room, organizing, journaling. We're being still, but we're also doing something at the same time. So we're always gonna be doing something. So in my opinion, it shouldn't always be tied to money and how we survive. We could just be doing something because we enjoy it or because it needs to be done. There's some tasks that just genuinely need to be done. Now I wonder if I go up, 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 and then like if I take it opposite, can I fix this? Can this be a new way to paint the sea? Wait, can this be a new way to see the sea? Y'all, I'm so corny. I don't call them dad jokes. I don't call them mom jokes either. But I just call them corny. I be just saying some of the most silliest things. Some people actually laugh super hard at them, so I know sometimes they'd be funny. Thank y'all for being here. Thank you guys for being here. Y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all is here, and I appreciate that. Do you guys like acro yoga? Because that's my latest hobby that I'm really obsessed with. Now, I don't know if I'm so obsessed to the point where if it's a Sunday and I don't have to work, will I feel like going to play? Or if just the one day a week is good enough for me. And I feel like the one day a week is good enough because I'd be tired. It's giving mermaid, right? Right, y'all? Is it giving or scales on a fish? But mermaid tail. It's giving mermaid. I like how this is developing. Those of you who have been here following for a while, y'all know sometimes my art just evolves. into places where we didn't expect it to evolve to, and we just have to accept that and keep painting, keep going. Someone else asked me what was my favorite medium, and I was like, I like all the mediums. I actually want to try every single medium out there. The next two that I really want to try is oil painting and gouache. I've been wanting to try that for a long time. You don't really know how to gym? Oh, how to gymnastics? I know English because my cousins are English. Well, lucky for you. So that means that you speak Filipino, or I don't know why I want to say Salang. Like, I don't know a lot of Filipino words, but listen to this word, girl. Tabo. I know that word because I spent almost 2 years in a relationship with a Filipino woman. It was beautiful. Um, I speak both. It is a wonderful thing to be able to speak both. And I learned that the Filipino language is there's different dialects. I think there's one that starts with a B and then another one that starts with another. But there's different dialects for different areas. And not only that, a lot of the words translate to Spanish words. Tahoe? Oh, you mean towel? I don't know why I thought it was called TABO, but it's the little thing that you use when using the restroom. I love the hygiene of Filipinos. Okay, the end. I'm gonna stop talking now. I'm gonna stop talking now. Oh, Bisaya and Tagalog. Yes, Bisaya and Tagalog. Tagalog. Tagalog? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's been a while. Some of my favorite things to eat is is it synagogue? The soup is like sour. It has like a sourness to it. I like that. I like longanisa with egg and rice. Period. Okay, now let's see if we can. What happens if we try to blend it out with a little water? How does that bottom row look? Is it giving the sea? Did I trick work? Or should we blend it out with a little of this color? What's your favorite meal from your culture, Ms. Kaya? I know that there is a shaved ice dessert that I really love, that you guys like to eat. And also, Ms. Kaya, my mom, when I was growing up, I don't know how she had so many different cultures of friends, but she had this one lady who was Filipino, and she would just like let us try all these different foods. And there was this fruit salad she would make that would be so good. It would be mixed with condensed milk, and it'd be like grapes, and what else did they put in there? Maybe pears and these little jellies. It would almost be like a soup, but it was sweet, cold, icy, delicious. It was always perfect. I think I saw a video of someone eating some the other day, and I was like, I need some of that in my life. I need some of that in my life, you guys. I like egg with rice and ham. Oh my God. Yes, egg with rice and spam. I know you said ham. I'm saying spam. I haven't had that in a long time. I would think that oh, I'm lying. I had something similar just a couple days ago, but it was the Dominican style. Let's see if I have a picture in the cloud. One thing about me, y'all, I love food. I love a moment where I can go sit down somewhere and eat, but I also love a moment where I'm sitting at someone's house and they just like offer me food. Sometimes I will say yes and eat it, depending on like what's happening, obviously. I'm gonna give my phone a second to get itself set up so that I can see if I can show y'all. Y'all, thank y'all for being so patient with me as I try to get this C right. She has not been cooperating with me. The C for me. Oh, I know what's up. I need my hold on 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds, guys. I need my hotspot. Our school are crazy. Like our principal put a bell and she said we need free food for the one that was, oh shoot. For real? That's crazy. You need free food for the ones that's wasted. So they won't let y'all waste food. Is that basically what you're saying? Because my thing is like, what if you're not hungry? You can't force me to eat if I'm not hungry. If it's not appetizing to me and I'm not hungry, 9 times out of 10, I might not be able to eat it. You're just gonna be forcing me, and I think that's kind of rude. Don't force me to eat something that I don't want. Yeah, see. That's what they used to do to kids growing up, force them to eat. Clean your plate. Eat everything on your plate. And then they got mad when like the Jerry Springer like period came around. Well, why do you think these people are overweight? Because they're forcing them to eat everything on their plate, even though they're not even hungry. And then their stomach starts to expand and they get used to filling that space. So, not to say I know why everything happens, but still, I'm just saying, you guys, I'm just saying. I hope you guys are enjoying our Friday night. This is our turn up. Everybody else is out and about. And we at the house painting with Marvelous Marva. That's me. That's me. Okay, I got my picture. Girl, it took that long. Like they have ham and bread with cheese and apple juice. Ooh. And their food are more nice. That sounds delicious. Ham with bread and cheese. Here's that thing I was telling you about. You see it? That's the egg. This is actually fried cheese. That's egg. And that's the sausage. And then that's leche. Cafe con leche. It was freaking delicious. Do you like fried cheese? Is that a thing for you? Because I do like some fried cheese. Yeah, girl, it was delicious. You do? Oh, yay. It's something about how it just goes together. It just goes together so perfectly. I like that. Period. So yeah, I sat there the other day at this little neighborhood restaurant and I ate that food. While I was eating, there was dumpster fires happening at work, and I was like, there was nowhere else I could be because I was literally at work, but I was trying to kill time while one task was being done to the vehicle that I was using to move around for work. So I was like, there's nothing that I can do. Dumpster fires are happening. I might as well eat some breakfast and enjoy myself. I can always cheer everybody on from my phone. You guys got this. And see what's happening. Lately, you guys, I've been learning to like really just slow down and not be Captain Save a Ho. I can't save anybody. I literally can only save myself. I'm like, is this giving ocean yet? I think it kind of is. I put so many layers down. It feels good. That part of the journey is feeling nice. Now, is the destination where we trying to get to? Have I found that place yet? No. So I don't think I'll be sharing this with that lady that was teaching us how to make seeds. I probably will share it just because I said that. I don't like to hide, y'all. I'd be like, now what am I hiding for? You like it? You're just being nice, but thank you. I'll still take the compliment. I might go swimming tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday, y'all. I haven't been to the beach all week. Tomorrow might be the day. If not tomorrow, maybe Sunday. But I guess I don't know if I can see myself doing acro yoga and swimming. It's like I'd be wanting to do one or the other. I don't see myself being like, okay, now you guys, thanks for putting me up in the air. I'm gonna go jump in the ocean and come back out the ocean and y'all put me back in the air again. But who knows? I could just be overthinking it right now. Sometimes I do that too. So odds are I might just go tomorrow to the beach after I get off of work. But we'll see because I just remember I have to work. So I'm always checking in with my energy level. Do you guys like to swim? Do y'all like the ocean? Who put this snot on my paper? And it doesn't want to come off, y'all. Oh, it wants to be on the paper. Dang, it's a big glob. Ugh. Okay, got it. Let's add a little water to our brush. I think they said that it is darker in the front versus the back, but I can't remember. I don't recall. La, 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 la. I haven't said it in a while, but if you guys are new here, if I have some newcomers in here, make sure that you subscribe. I'm Marvelous Marva, and I go live every single day. And today makes 253 days of me going live here on YouTube. I enjoy doing this. I started doing this over 200 days ago to just create a rhythm of consistency or a pattern of consistency for myself. And I've just kept going ever since. And now it is part of my day. Like, this is a part of my day. That's how habits form. You just start one day and you just keep going and you don't stop, no matter if nobody is like watching or nobody is supporting you. You just keep going if it's something that you're interested in doing. So I have been here doing this entire time, and I've actually been growing here. The channel has grown. So like it's happening more so naturally, which I appreciate much better than like feeling the pressure of I'm trying to like grow my YouTube and I'm trying to be like viral and all these things. Instead of playing those games, I'm really just trying to improve my art, show up, express myself, be consistent with things, change my life, manage my life as an adult. Like, I'm 46. You didn't ask that question, Kaya, but I'm 46 years old. So like I'm rebuilding my life and doing these little things, these little routines, these creating these nice habits for myself have been life changing. For me being in a new place and not having like my family, my kids, and my foundations that I'm used to, my anchors that I'm used to having. I came here with no anchors and I had to allow strangers to become my anchors while still having my anchors at home because my kids are still there. I can talk to them anytime and vice versa. And we catch up weekly. Okay, it's giving a little bit more of an ocean, just a little bit. I think I'm gonna put a little more white down. I don't know if it's giving ocean, y'all, but I think y'all get what I'm trying to do. We'll put a little more white down. You're finally done on your journal? I love that for you. Do you have a channel, Kaya? So I think they're always like you gotta find a point where the light source would be, and I'm making the light source be here, I guess. Yeah, you do. Okay, period. All right. This is my concentration sounds. Kai, were you born in the Philippines or were you born in the US? Thank you for answering my questions, by the way. Okay, now with that white, it's starting to give. It's giving ocean, you guys. It is giving ocean. Finally. She's wild and she can't be tamed. She is the ocean. Don't play with her. There's life beneath her surface that she doesn't even know. Do you think the ocean doesn't know about some of the things that lives there? I'm gonna say no, the ocean knows about everything that lives in it. But at the same time, I don't know because I'm not an ocean. I'm not an ocean, guys. I can't tell you. I started saying that this year. I'd be like, I'm not a mechanic. I'm not a burgertician. Burgertician, like anything that somebody would try to get me to do and think that I'm an expert at it, I'd be like, I'm not a bird raiser. But now I'm raising a baby chicken. It's the things that I don't want to do that I'll make sure that I emphasize that I'm not. That's not my title in life. I never went to school for it. I have zero desire to do it. You know, people be trying to assign us roles. I'm born in the Philippines. Lucky. I love that for you. I love that for you so much because I heard so many cool things about there. I don't know what city or town you grew up in, but I know like some parts of the Philippines, like to get to school, you have to like actually like swim in the river. Like you have to like swim and take like a little boat, but it's not really a boat. It would be more so just like a makeshift kind of boat. I love different cultures and how we do things as people in different cultures. The things that people think we need to make us so comfortable sometimes are the things that make us a little bit like, I'm not gonna say handicapped, but just like not able to like handle certain things in life. And so other cultures that do things differently, like Puerto Rico, where I'm at right now, they do things differently and you can feel it. You can feel the diversity and the community and how we have to actually go and chop wood and carry water. Like we're literally doing those things in order to like make it day to day. Those little things like that we take for granted and we'd be like, I want comfort. I want all my stuff delivered through the pipe. Like, you want everything to be right there, but at the same time, there's a richness in learning how to do things yourself too, or to do things as a community, because me going to get water is never just me going to get water. It's a community effort. I'm gonna be back because I need to clean, and I'm gonna be back too, my friend. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for being here with me as I painted the ocean. Once it is finally dry, then I will go ahead and sign it. But I think that the sea came out pretty nicely. I will take a photo of it and share it with that lady. If you guys are having emotions, big feelings, take it to the sea. She'll wash it all away. She'll hear your concerns and bring you back feeling renewed, refreshed, and clean. I love you so much. If you haven't subscribed, do that. Turn on notification bell. Until next time, Dr. Age, she finally saying something. I'll see you later, you guys. I love you. Let me get a screenshot. Hold on. There we go. Bye, guys.